So this video isn't actually going to be about anything that's currently in the DC Universe Online, but more what they're planning to add in the future, or later this month, because it is February now. But because this game has a subscription fee, a lot of people were worried that there wouldn't be, sort of like the WoW flow where you have content, new islands, new quest things coming monthly, hot fixes, crap like that. It looks like DC and Sony Entertainment are actually going to be following that type of plan where you keep releasing new content. So they just released a new trailer where it's sort of Lex Luthor going back into the past with the exobites, and also you see Batman kicking ass in it. Future Batman, that is. He's not that badass when he's in his crappy Adam West type costume. Anyway, I couldn't think of his name, so that was a huge pause. But basically, the new content is coming mid to late February, so it should be mid to late this month, unless anything gets pushed back. And it's more, well, there's quite a few things in it. I was going to say there's one particular theme, but there isn't. So there's what they're calling Catwoman content, which is going to be level 30 Catwoman episodes. So that means you're basically going to be able to do a sort of a quest line, like the quest where you would interact with the heroes and villains as you leveled from 1 to 30. If you're level 30, there's going to be the Gotham Museum. You'll find Catwoman in there, and she'll be robbing and stuff. And it looks like there's going to be fights with some bestiamorph type things that are lions and tigers, and probably fight Catwoman as well. I don't know, but there's 5 bosses in total, so that's a lot. You can now play Catwoman Legends PvP, so it looks like that's ace, because a lot of people were worried about, they weren't going to keep releasing new heroes and villains, so you were going to be stuck with the ones they have, basically, and you'd probably max all of them. You'd have all of them in about a week or so, but nope, looks like they're going to keep adding more. There's a multiplayer race where you get to chase Catwoman with your friends, so that's kind of cool. Might be like a cops and robber type thing. I don't know how it's going to work with your friends, but got no problem with it. I mean, it's new content, so be interesting to try. And there's obviously going to be some new loot. Quite a few new loot pieces that you can get. They're going to have Valentine's Day content, which I guess they're going to do with all major holidays. You're going to have Christmas one, Valentine's, maybe Halloween, things like that. Like all the other games do, where you have particular events happening and on those types of days or weeks. Looks like they're going to do it too. So what you're going to have is these fountains that are going to be put around across Metropolis and Gotham. No, just Metropolis. Okay, so it's just in Metropolis, and if you enter one of these, you'll be transported to a 100-person instance where you play as a cherub. Is that a word? I don't know. To determine the true meaning of love. That sounds sappy. Anyway, what that's going to include is collectible hearts, so you can complete races, PvP, stuff like that. You're going to get some hearts that you can collect. There's going to be PvP battles where you can dunk the other team in these fountains that are placed around Metropolis. There's going to be a 4-player boss fight against the Goddess of Love, and I got the hiccups, this is a bad time. The Devotion and Scorn. I don't know if they're major DC characters. I haven't heard of them before, but if they are, that's pretty cool. They might just be random things that they'll add for the event. There's going to be some loot for it, and there's going to be Mock the Boss, where you can replay boss fights that you've already done, and you'll be able to give them mine cards for feat points. So that'll basically get you some extra skill points if you do that enough, I guess. And the major thing, the big thing that's going to get a lot of people excited who do PvE, is you're going to have a new duo. So a new 2-player Bane duo will be available for players. There's going to be a PvP expansion, so there'll be a new... What am I talking about? That's got nothing to do with PvE. Okay, so what I should say is the things that are going to get the PvE and PvP players excited are the 2-player Bane duo. So that's a new one. There's going to be PvP expansion, which will mean there's going to be a new Gotham PvP zone. There's a new Tier 2 raid, so as most people who do PvE right now will know, there's only Tier 1, so it's the Batcave and Kataka or something. Can't really say. It's where you do Black Adam. They're going to add a Tier 2 raid, so there's a new 8-player raid zone for the Batcave, and you'll fight alongside Batman against Brainiac and Brother Eye. For those who did the quest where you take down Brother Eye, in the sewers. It did kind of mention that Brainiac was behind it, so it's cool that they're following on from the actual quest lines rather than just making brand new raids that just appear out of nowhere. I like that a lot. Big thing for players that like to buy and sell, there's going to be auction houses. They'll be live in the Watchtower and the Hall of Doom. You can swap gear, you can sell, buy, whatever you want to do. I don't know how well they're going to be made, but auction houses are always welcome. It's a lot easier to trade and sell things. And the one thing is, I don't know if the villains and heroes are going to have linked auction houses or if they're going to be separate. If they released that yet, I don't know. I couldn't find it on like IGN, GameSpot, DC website or anything like that. And there's also going to be the new collections, races, and investigations, which is awesome. So it's a huge amount of content that's coming in February. It's probably going to be a pretty big download. And I just wanted to let you guys know that. What I might do, if they plan to update a lot, is make a once a week or once every so often, like I guess it would have to be once a week, a DC Universe Weekly. I know a lot of people watch Total Halibut's Azeroth Daily, but I don't really think DC has that type of content yet, and there's not that much that goes on the forum. So maybe just do one weekly, which says all the bug fixes that are going on, or if chats aren't working. Like right now, there's been problems with group chat and a lot of the talking system in general. Some of the things like League Chat hasn't been working. Let you know if they fixed that, and also let you know what all the new content is. If you guys would want to see that, definitely leave a comment or something, and I'll hit that up. It doesn't take too long to make these, but the longest part is obviously checking for the content updates. For those that are interested in the content a little bit more, or they want to see any basic screenshots, I don't think there's too many, but you could go to IGN, GameSpot, they have them there, and there's a little bit of information on the DC forums. But thanks for watching, guys. And if you, like I said, if you want me to do anything like updates with the DC Universe, yeah, just hit me a comment or a like. Or if you just don't like hearing new things, then you can definitely downrate it. I'm not really sure what that does, but you can dislike the video if you want. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.